Our journey begins in Africa. This continent holds the key to understanding our shared human story. Scientists have gathered overwhelming evidence. This evidence confirms Africa as the birthplace of humanity. Fossil discoveries tell a compelling tale. These ancient remains, meticulously dated, reveal our earliest ancestors. They lived in Africa millions of years ago. Genetic studies provide further confirmation. The greatest human genetic diversity is found within Africa. This diversity points to a longer evolutionary history. It reinforces Africa's position as our ancestral homeland. Africa is the cradle of humankind. It is where our species first took its steps. It is from this continent that we spread across the globe. The Bible presents the story of Adam and Eve. These figures are often depicted in Western art as European in appearance. However, scientific evidence suggests a different narrative. If we accept the premise of Adam and Eve, their origin would undoubtedly be African. Imagine Adam and Eve not as fair-skinned figures. Instead, envision them with the rich melanin of the African sun. Picture their descendants, generations later, migrating out of Africa. These migrations populated the rest of the world. This perspective challenges traditional interpretations. It highlights the African roots of all humanity. It underscores the interconnectedness of our species. It prompts us to reconsider long-held assumptions. European colonization cast a long shadow over history. It impacted not only land and resources but also the narratives we tell. Colonizers often sought to justify their actions. They did this by portraying colonized people as inferior. One of the tools of colonization was the distortion of history. African civilizations, rich in knowledge and achievement, were marginalized. Their contributions to art, science, and governance were minimized or erased. This whitewashing of history had a profound impact. It created a skewed perspective that persists even today. It is a perspective that undervalues the accomplishments of African civilizations. It is time to reclaim and celebrate the true history of Africa. Africa's history is replete with examples of powerful empires, brilliant innovations, and visionary leaders. The ancient kingdom of Nubia, for example, rivaled Egypt in its splendor and might. Mansa Musa, the ruler of the Mali Empire, is believed to have been the wealthiest person in history. Ethiopian civilization boasts a long and unbroken lineage. It is the only African nation never to be fully colonized. These are just a few examples of Africa's illustrious past, a past that European colonization sought to suppress. By uncovering and understanding this history, we gain a more complete picture of humanity. We see Africa not through the lens of colonization, but through the lens of its own achievements. We recognize the continent's contributions to the world.